But one of the realities is that no matter how well put together, any kind of change plans generally falls afoul of something. Kurt Lewin once said, the best way to understand an organization is to try to change it. That's when all of the stuff comes up from under the rocks and out from between the cracks and so forth. And these are the kinds of things that a good logical PERT chart or Gantt chart doesn't reveal in advance. This is the kind of stuff that you run into. This is what I like to call the predictable surprise. You don't know what it's going to be, but you know that it's going to happen. Somewhere along the line, something unanticipated is going to emerge. Something that's critical, something that's unusual, something that doesn't have an inherent solution to it. There's no pre-existing solution that fits this emergent problem. Does that sound about right? So what do you do when you get into a situation like that? When especially the technical experts, they're looking for precision solutions for known existing problems. And now you're running into, as you're executing your implementation plan, you're running into unprecedented, unknown, unforeseen problems. Well, action learning is designed for just that. It's how to develop leaders and organizations while in the process of solving critical, unprecedented, discontinuous organizational problems. It's really doing 3 or 4 things simultaneously. When we talk about problems, I like to think about 3 categories of quote-unquote problems. One is something's broken and needs to be fixed. Second is an opportunity that emerges and can be capitalized upon. Third is the tricky one. That's where you get into something that looks like a problem that needs to be fixed, something broken. You try to fix it, and it looks like it's fixed for a while, and then it reemerges in the same or another form. And that's a dilemma. That's what I call a dilemma. Some of you may be familiar with Barry Johnson and his polarity management approach. No? Okay, if you read Barry Johnson, you'll see better what I mean by a dilemma to manage. So, Reg Revens, who was the founder of, or the creator of action learning, and he was a physicist from England, he developed action learning around 1954, and one of his favorite sayings was, no learning without action, no action without learning. Which is very similar to what Kurt Lewin said, no action without research, no research without action. And yet the two never met. Of course, Lewin died in 47 and Reg Revens created action learning in 54, so it would have been hard for them to have met. So where and why and when would you use action learning? It's not a universal, it's not to be universally applied. Think in terms of outcomes or goals and pathways or solutions to achieve those goals. When the outcome is uncertain and ambiguous, and the pathway is unknown or controversial, that's a perfect place for action learning to be applied. Because there are no known solutions, it's urgent, it's critical, it's important, something needs to be done, and nobody knows what to do about it.